So Mom and I did a spirit session a couple of days ago for the dragons, and I could tell that it was going to be a really big one because as we were preparing our materials for the session, I started having a really strange headache where it felt like my head was being squeezed. And I said, all right, show us the dragon you'd like us to help today. We were pulled deep under the ground. Mom was getting a lot of visions of like the purple color, the dragon realm purple color, the writing that comes along with them. I was getting very close visions of like I'm looking at rocks, I'm looking at mud, and I'm getting heavier and heavier. Someone very heavy is here, someone with a lot of grief and weight. It's a muted grief, it's very soft, but there's a deep heartbreak. I can feel that this being is very old, extremely ancient, very still. My head is getting so severely squeezed that I feel that he's deep under the ground and something has been driven into him and like a stake through the head. Something's been built on top of him. There's a weight here that he cannot sustain. We surround this being and we are pouring this light into him, and we are doing all that we can to lift this burden off of him so that he can come awake, because I can feel him just like trying to open his eyes like they won't open. He can't lift his head. He's hurting. He's just depleted, completely depleted. So we all work together, we concentrate our energy really hard, and we were able to break through, to bust through what this energy was that was clinging to him and to remove it so that he could sort of shake free again. When I say shake free, I mean very slowly. It was like watching an extremely slow mudslide. Just these rocks began to sort of crumble loose and the mud between them sort of started to slide. He's not at full power yet, but he's well on his way. There are a lot of beings that are still helping him, and I think it's going to take him some time to come all the way awake. I also feel that he was much bigger than any of the other dragons that we have helped, because after we finished the session, my head felt better. I could tell that he was no longer in pain, but I was completely wrung out, no energy. I mean, I couldn't do anything the rest of the day. Normally, between Mom and I and all of our interdimensional community, we are able to lift a lot of energetic weight, and it's not that challenging, but this was so much bigger than all of us. I'm constantly surprised by how physical this is, by this work. It's so taxing. And even though I understand now, like, this is how it feels to do this work, every time it happens, I'm still just shocked. Like, I can't believe how much I'm feeling from this. That's just my 2 cents for today.